Welcome to Battle Truth, and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markilius, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, y'all. Today we're going to talk about Monique and her wanting to get the people to rally behind her in the boycott against Netflix for gender biasness and color biasness. Okay, so Monique was offered a deal by Netflix for $500,000. Only for her to be disappointed because of the deal that they offered her and the amount of money they offered her when Amy Schumer was given $13 million. So in this negotiation, when they were talking, Monique asked Robbie, who is the vice president of comedy, how did you come up with the numbers of paying Amy Schumer $13 million? Robert replied was she sold out Madison Square Garden twice. On top of that, she had a hit movie in 2017. Now, Monique, for the most part, ain't really been on nothing since for the past 8 years. We're going to talk about that, too. She goes on to say, Wanda Sykes was also offered $200,000 and spoke about Netflix offered her $200,000. She said Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock was given $20 million by Netflix, and they got exactly what they deserved. $20 million apiece for David Chappelle and Chris Rock. And her exact word was Netflix gave them definitely what they deserved. However, you suing them for color biasness. So, two black comedians got paid more than Amy Schumer, who also is a Jew. We know the Jews run Hollywood, but you suing them for color biasness and gender biasness. Even though this woman sold out Madison Square Garden twice. Then Monique said, people come see me too. I put butts in the seat. So she asked Rob, the vice president of comedy, how did you come up with the numbers and figures on paying her $13 million? He said, we go based off what we anticipate they'll make. So with that being said, Monique, you ain't really done nothing in 8 years. And she said the reason why she ain't really been able to do nothing in 8 years is because Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Lee Daniels destroyed her life during the Precious movie. They did something and blackballed her from Hollywood that affected her life ever since the Precious movie. Because she was given $50,000 for the Precious movie, and she didn't want to do no free publicity touring and helping promoting the movie overseas. And Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels was offended in her, and ever since just boycotted, had her just blackballed. Them black people. Then Charlamagne goes on to give her donkey of the day. She get offended that Charlamagne get her donkey of the day because Charlamagne like, Amy Schumer sold out Madison Square Garden twice, had a number one movie last year. You ain't done nothing in 8 years and you mad they offered her $13 million because she hot right now. You figure you should get more than that because of your past thing, but they don't go off what you did in the past. They going off what have you done lately? What have you done for us now? He like, this is an industry now thing. This ain't based upon what happened then. It's based upon what you doing now. And what you doing now, why would we offer you all that money when you ain't doing it now? How could you compare yourself with this woman, thinking that they being racist, color bias, and gender bias? Amy Schumer is female. She just got 13 million. So you gonna sue them for being gender biased when you mad you ain't making her money, but she a female. Then you sue her for being, then you want to sue them for being color biased, but admit that they gave David Chappelle and Chris Rock exactly the money they deserve. Let me just tell y'all what really stuck out to me in this, and this was crazy. So she go on the Breakfast Club to address Charlamagne on giving her the donkey of the day. Now, her manager and business partner is her husband, Sidney. But she all in business deals and calling this man daddy on some pimp stuff. Charlamagne like, what you think about that? She look at him and say, you want to address that daddy or do you want me? And she ain't doing this in no comedy stuff. She not joking. This is a serious conversation they having. This ain't no comedy stuff she throwing out. He like, sure, I'll address the situation. So it's your manager. You taking care of business. You want the people to get behind you. And you literally talking on some pimp stuff with him as though he pimping you like, you gonna address that, daddy? Come on, Monique, man. You deserve donkey of the day, man. That don't make no sense. Everything you said just don't make no sense. You want to compare yourself to a woman that sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and your only response is, people come see me too. But do they come see you at Madison Square Garden and fill in all seats? She gonna say it was a few of us. That's not enough. And this a white Jewish lady. She got them both locked up. We only make up 11% of the population in the United States. You want to base yourself off how much money you can generate and bring in compared to a white Jew in the United States? Come on, Monique, that ain't cool, man. I believe you very smart. You have to be smarter than that and wiser than that. So she did. And then you very unprofessional. You calling this man daddy in interviews on some pimp stuff. Like, who does that? Then you only go on to say they being gender biased towards women, but you mad another woman and they got 13 million. Then you say they color biased, but admit they hooked the brothers up and gave them exactly what they were supposed to get. You know they gonna hold this footage against you, don't you? That's crazy. I mean, and you want people to rally and get behind you. This is what I don't like about these brothers and sisters in Hollywood. When everything going their way, it's no problem. When they not getting what they want to get, then they want to remember us and want us to support them and get behind them. Same thing Jada Pinkett and them talking about, oh, let's boycott the Oscars and stuff. Why? Because Will Smith wasn't getting a award. See what I'm saying? See, when they don't get what they supposed to get and feel people done them unfair, then they remember us, the little people. But when the gravy train is good, and when they having things they way, they don't acknowledge us at all. And then you down on your luck. Now you want to remember you're black. That'd be crazy, fam, how that happens like that. And she deserved donkey of the day from Charlamagne. With that being said, man, I hated the movie Precious. It made black people look real bad. I hated that. No wonder it won an Oscar. To try to get people to go see it and see how this is the model for what a black family is. You got the mother and daughter having sex with the same man who happened to be her father. All the stupid things that was in Precious just make us look dumb. Like, think about this, y'all. In the movie Precious, this woman ordered a bucket of chicken at a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and run off with the bucket of chicken. See, we know that's a lie. You're not going to no fast food restaurant, ordering a bucket of chicken, then getting the chicken before you pay for it. And Precious like 400 pounds, running out of the restaurant with the bucket of chicken and nobody can catch her. Then this was the most stupidest thing that made me even more mad. Precious in high school. High school, y'all. Mariah Carey is like the teacher or counselor. Teaching this woman how to read a book. So she's reading this book. She ain't in no special education class. She in a she done made it all the way to high school with these she in a smart class with everybody else. Only for them to find out she really don't know how to read, but made it all the way to high school. This was the most part that I hated the most. Mariah Carey teaching her how to read, and guess what word she don't know how to read or say? The first word everybody learned in school. And. A-N-D. Precious got the book and Mariah Carey like, she like, and. Precious like, and. I hated that movie. But it won the Oscar. Get up out of here. And here's another thing I hate about that movie. Precious like 300-400 pounds. Dressed dirty, everything. Every time she walking down the street, everybody want to have sex with her. Hey, baby, what's up? You hear me talking to you? You don't hear? Like we just savages and animals. And this movie made by Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels. Yeah, we finna turn up on this channel. This channel gonna be fire even more. Drama free. We gonna block out everything and just focus on what's real. Yeah, so I'm hearing your case, Monique, today. I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing your case out, Monique. You don't have a case. You don't have a claim. Go back to Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Lee Daniels, whatever they did to you. Get them brothers and sisters on the phone. Try to make it right, because nobody's going to get behind you. Nobody's going to boycott Netflix with this claim. You need a stronger claim than that. See, and let me tell you something else. When you negotiating terms of money and things like that, that's where you comes in with having a good agent and good management. Your husband doing that may not be a good idea for you. You better get up with Jay-Z and them who do that type of stuff and get these deals, because a lot of them deals get popping off their reputation too. Nobody really knows Sydney or Daddy. Get up out of here with that, man. With that being said, man, that's horrible, man. And you see this in the NBA all the time. Just a few months ago, Mike Conley was one of the highest paid NBA players in the NBA. He is. He like in top 5. But the crazy thing about it, you can't even say he top 10 point guard. So why he getting all that money and there's a lot of point guards better than him? Because his agents and management. At one time, Michael Jordan was one of the lowest paid basketball players on the Bulls team. Scottie was getting paid more than him. Horace Grant was getting paid more than him. A lot of people were. Tony Kukoc and them was. You know what happened? He had bad agents. Got rid of them and got better agents. That's what you need to do when you're trying to negotiate better money. You probably need better agents and management. With that being said, subscribe to Battle Truth, Battle Truth, 1UF. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.